Here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Aural Fixation, episode 9. How's everyone doing? We'll find out in just a moment when everyone in the world comes on the Zoom and tells us how they're doing. No. Okay. My bit of trivia for this week involves tour riders, specifically Fleetwood Mac's tour rider. So at the height of their popularity and power, there, in case you don't know what a tour rider is, it's basically a list of technical things and sometimes personal comfort things that the band requires to be ready at the venue in every town that they travel to. So, the famous no brown M&Ms in the Van Halen's dressing room, that's part of the tour rider thing. That's another story for another day. Anyways, Fleetwood Mac's tour rider at one point demanded 14 limousines to be available at a moment's notice to escape the venue, I'm guessing. And for every single hotel room that Stevie Nicks stayed in to be painted pink and equipped with a white piano, which often had to be lifted into the room via a crane. So that's a thing. Without further ado, I would love for our host to join me in this game. Please, I don't know how else to bring him on other than say Mr. Dusty Kratz. Hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's been a little bit, in person. It's been a little while.
Yeah, you look like you're in a classroom. You got something. Are you teaching people how to play your game show off the whiteboard?
I started doing the math and the physics on how you would lift the piano with the crane into the. I was tying it back to what you're saying. No, just honestly, in the middle of work right now, so I'm being a little quieter. Got other things going on. I'm annoying.
We'll make up for that with our very loud volume.
Fantastic. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dusty.
Why don't you tell everybody where you are right now? This is an Aural Fixation first.
This is a remote for me. I'm in Minneapolis, and because of that, you can't really tell, it's kind of dark, but I wore a purple T-shirt for being in Minneapolis, the purplest of cities.
What a guy. Prince. Yeah. I know. I get it. You don't have to yell at me.
Making up for you.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Are we gonna watch last week's show?
Yes, we're gonna watch the entire last week's show.
It was a good one. I think everyone would appreciate a recap, just the full thing. The
entire show from last week. I'm just gonna start from the beginning and then we'll just comment.
Let's just do a Zoom record, so it has the whole half hour before that too. It's extended. So, it's like the Lord of the Rings.
We were graced with Kayla Greet from Seattle. This was all 4 new people. So we had Kayla, we had Rudy from Dallas, we had Brant and Bobby from San Antonio, Texas,
and a lot of ween.
Lean?
Ween.
Ween.
A lot of ween conversation.
They were like drinking codeine or something, and I didn't know about it.
A lot of lean.
Yikes.
Anyway, you know what we should probably do?
Kick me off camera so the show can finally begin.
I mean, you said it, not my words. Oh, Andy's gone. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Aural Fixation. I don't even know what episode it is right now because we've done so many, right?
9.
9. Thank you. The only show on YouTube where we orally fixate your fixations with music trivia, and you don't really get anything out of it other than a good time. I would love to introduce our contestants this week. If you're watching right now, hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Cool. Thank you. And now let's bring on our returning champ, Mr. Bobby Rivas, who is an instrumentalist and producer from San Antonio and the lead guitarist for the band Honey Bunny. How's it going, man?
Great. How are you?
Good. Thanks for returning from such a really a great episode last week. It came down to the wire. You came back. The underdog came out and ruled the day.
I enjoyed it as well.
Excellent.
In the final round.
Yeah, man. Hey, 2 more and you get a special little graphic you can put on your wall or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah, something to look forward to. Well, thank you for joining us again, sir. Our second contestant is Miss Jenna Million, who started in the music industry as a teenager doing music photography and worked her way into marketing and events. Currently, she co-hosts Name 3 Songs, which is a podcast with Sara, who you're about to meet, and she works in digital marketing for a music tech startup. How's it going, Jenna?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Did I get all your accolades right? You've done a lot of things.
Yes, that was perfect.
Okay, good. I want to hear about Name 3 Songs, but I'm going to bring on your partner first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great. Our third contestant is Miss Sara Feigen, who is a photographer, a journalist, and co-host of Name 3 Songs podcast, which we just mentioned. You should subscribe to after Aural Fixation, or maybe at the same time, like 2 different devices. And she would fight anyone who hates on Machine Gun Kelly's new album. Sara, that won't be me. I actually dig it quite a bit.
Good. Thank God.
I honestly didn't want to, but I like it.
I fully cried at like 1 o'clock in the morning because it was like such perfect pop punk joy. I was like, thank you.
It's so well done. And I'm a big Used fan. So kicking off the album with Bert on vocals on that first track, anyway, we could deep dive into that later. But before moving on, actually, you know what? Let's bring on our fourth contestant, and then I want to hear about Name 3 Songs before we go anywhere. Let's bring on Mr. Tom Hogan, who is a drummer, a music teacher from Connecticut that has played in 108 Nails Blasting Concept and currently fronts his group World Game. What is up, Tom?
What's up? How's everyone doing?
Good, good. Hey, is World Game related to World Games, the old PC Olympics video game?
No. No.
It was a shot in the dark.
But, you know, maybe we could put the graphics.
You should look it up. The artwork was phenomenal. They had sumo, cliff diving. It was great. Anyway,
Kung Fu.
A little kung fu. Real quick before we get started, Name 3 Songs podcast. Sara and Jenna, tell us about it.
I feel like Jenna's better at explaining things.
Oh my goodness.
On the spot.
So it's funny because Sara brought this idea to me when she was like up really late one night and just like called me like, you got to hear this. So our podcast is basically talking about kind of stereotypes in the music industry and how the media tends to not really take seriously the music that is adored by fangirls and how it's just kind of invalidated and underappreciated. So yeah, that's I guess that's it in a soundbite.
Fair enough. Well explained. And you're gonna available everywhere. Yeah. Can we just grab it? Apple, Spotify, all the places.
We're on all the podcasting platforms, and then we have YouTube as well.
Very cool. And if either or both of you make it to the final round, you'll probably be very happy. Anyway, moving on. Are you guys ready? Everybody has their signs. You ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Quality check. And let the games begin. And I'm back. All right. One more time for those of you playing at home and for those of you joining us. As a reminder, here's how the game works. We have 4 contestants, 5 rounds, 10 questions per round, increasing in scores, increasing in stakes. And at the end of the day, we're just playing for a good old time. Are you guys ready? Yes. Perfect. Here comes round 1. As always, here at Aural Fixation, round 1 is entitled Cold Hard Facts, General Music Trivia. We got jazz, classical, neo-funk, hip-hop, soul. You name it, it's in there. Let's go. 100 points for every correct answer, 50 subtracted for every wrong answer. Here is question number 1. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located in which city? Ooh, Jenna by a hair.
It's in Ohio. I'm going to go with Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio is correct.
Yes.
Well done. 100 points. Jenna's the first on the board. Here we go with question number 2. What award for literature did Bob Dylan win in 2016? Tom,
The Nobel Prize.
the Nobel, not the Nobel Prize?
Well, I don't know. It's probably up to you.
Yeah. If you win it, it is Nobel. Also, would like to point out Tom with the pizza box sign.
Mhm.
Well done, sir. Well done. 100 points for you. There it is. Question number 3. This artist was hired to write a theme song for the film Ghostbusters. He declined and ended up suing the studio because of Ray Parker Jr.'s sound-alike song, Tom.
Huey Lewis.
Absolutely correct. Can you imagine a world where he nailed Ghostbusters and Back to the Future?
Yeah.
The man's a hit machine. Another 100 points for you, sir. Question number 4. Known as the First Lady of Jazz, she won 14 Grammys and a Presidential Medal of Freedom over her 60-year career. Tom again.
We can try Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella Fitzgerald, 100% correct for 100 points. Well done, sir. Question number 5. The name of this 1990 Seattle supergroup formed to honor the memory of Mother Love Bone singer Andrew Wood. Tom.
Temple of the Dog.
Temple of the Dog is correct. That was a defining moment in my musical upbringing. You know,
It was Eddie Vedder's debut.
Yes, absolutely. And then you buy the album and you're like, wait, where's that other dude with the fire? Where's that guy? And then you're like, oh, Pearl Jam. You got it. Yeah. Anyway, well done. Moving on. Question number 6. Barry White's only #1 U.S. single charting in 1974. Tom, taking a swing.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Correct. And apparently you can't get enough of this round. Another 100 points to you. Question number 7. This bluegrass country singer and musician has won 27 Grammy Awards, the most of any female artist. Bobby, taking a stab.
Dolly Parton?
No, sir. Someone in the realm. Anybody else? 27 Grammy Awards, country bluegrass singer. Alison Krauss. Alison Krauss. She's one of those that's just like won everything, but is still not on the tip of everyone's tongue. That was a little tough. Good. Well, I'm glad we got through the round without anybody chiming in on one. That's always the goal. Moving on to question number 8. Burning Down the House was the first top 10 hit for this band. Bobby.
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads is correct, sir. 100 points for you. Better known as one of the 2 sisters that founded Heart, she wrote Stillwater's hit song from the film Almost Famous. There's some giggling going on. Anybody? 3, 2, 1. Nancy Wilson.
My mom would be disappointed in me.
Oh, sorry, man.
It's okay. I'll get over it.
Yeah, Nancy Wilson's probably pretty bummed out too.
Yeah, more so.
Yeah. All right. Last question in this round. Follow-up question almost. In the film Almost Famous, name one record that was left under William's bed by his sister. Deep cuts. Jenna.
Okay, I think there was a Simon and Garfunkel album.
Checking. Incorrect. Not on the list that we had. It was a good stab, though. Anybody? One record under William's bed. Other than a monster. No movie fans. All right. We could have gone with Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Sweet Baby James by James Taylor. Led Zeppelin 2. Axis.
I was going to say, if I don't remember that, I was going to guess.
Look, Tom, you can't get them all, man. It's fine. All right. Well, recapping the scores, it's super tiny for some reason today. But Tom with the commanding lead at 500, Jenna and Bobby at 50, Sara with 0. But there's plenty of time. No worries. But before we move on, Bobby, bless us with some music trivia, please.
Okay, here's a little trivia. Does anyone know what is the only band to perform on all 7 continents?
Yes.
I know, but I'll let you guys go.
I looked this up earlier.
Yeah, I just read this on a. So
But I already forgot who it was.
The answer is Metallica.
It's Metallica. Yeah,
And also,
they did a live stream from Antarctica to like cap off the seventh continent a while back.
pretty cool.
I didn't watch it, but it happened. Anyway, thank you for that. That's some great trivia. And with that, we move on to round 2. Guest is the name of this round. Who doesn't love a guest spot, right? 200 points for every right answer, 100 subtracted for every wrong answer. Let's go with question 1. I think you're going to pick up on it quickly. This guitar legend played the weeping leads on While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Tom.
George Harrison.
Incorrect, sir. Minus 100 points. Guest. It's all about guests. Not who wrote it, who guessed it on it. Bobby.
Clapton?
What's his first name?
Eric?
Eric Clapton is correct. Well done, sir. 200 points to you. Question number 2. Red Hot Chili Peppers' Flea, Dave Navarro, and future Foo Fighter Taylor Hawkins were the hired backing band on this Alanis Morissette breakthrough hit. Bobby.
That is You Ought to Know.
You ought to know the answer to that question, and you are correct, sir. Well done. Remember the first time I got turned on to Taylor Hawkins was MTV Music Awards, and Alanis played, and this blonde dude with long hair was just going at it. I'm like, that guy. And then it wasn't months later that he joined Foo Fighters, rightfully so, and broke my heart at the same time. Question number 3. David Bowie invited this famous Texan to play guitar on his track, Let's Dance. Yeah, I did not know this. You could use context clues. I'll read it one more time. David Bowie invited this famous Texan to play guitar on his track, Let's Dance. And I don't know why I always thought the song was Just Dance. Man, I was this many years old. 3, 2, 1. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but I had no idea. Moving on. Goose egg on that one. Question number 4. Estelle's American Boy features a guest verse. Jenna. Kanye West. Absolutely correct. Well done. Question number 5. This legendary guitarist lent a shredding solo to Michael Jackson's Beat It. Bobby.
R.I.P. to Eddie Van Halen.
Absolutely. That is exactly how it's written in the run of show. Yes, R.I.P. Well done, sir. 200 points to you. Moving on to question 6. The Beatles. I've never heard of them, but the Beatles took in this keyboard player at the very end of the band's career, featured on songs Tom.
Billy Preston.
Absolutely. Billy Preston is correct, known as the fifth Beatle. Question number 7. Carly Simon invited this rock frontman to sing backup vocals on her song, You're So Vain. I bet you think this, you know that song. Bobby's just laughing at how I sang it. It's fine. Carly Simon, rock frontman, You're So Vain. I see the wheels turning on Sarah's brain over there. It's almost there.
I can see his face and I don't know his name. This is always my problem.
Well, if you had the right moves, you would know it was Mick Jagger. Moves like Jagger. I was trying. It was a stretch. Question number 8. Newcomer Snoop Dogg. That hasn't been said in a while. Newcomer Snoop Dogg guested on Dr. Dre's first big hit, the lead single off The Chronic. What's the song? What song did Snoop Dogg guest on off Dr. Dre's first big hit?
Man.
It's not an A, B, C, D, E, F thing. It's nothing but a G thing. Nothing but a G thing. This one's tough, guys. Question number 9. Courtney Love. R.I.P. No, sorry, I got that wrong. Courtney Love invited this pumpkin in to play bass on Hole's 1998 album Celebrity Skin. Also dated for a while. What was the thing? He loves roller coasters.
God, I don't know his name.
Bobby.
Oh, Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan is correct. Well done. 200 points to you. Last question. Thank God in this round. Slayer's Kerry King donated a guitar solo to this Beastie Boys album. Or, sorry, anthem. Beastie Boys anthem. Tom.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Incorrect, sir. Let me reread it because I did butcher it. Slayer's Kerry King donated a guitar solo to this Beastie Boys anthem. Bobby.
Fight for your right to party?
Yes, sir. That is correct. 200 points. Bobby pulling into the quadruple digits, 1,050. Tom with 500. Jenna with 250. Sarah's keeping it safe. You're not in the negative. You know what I mean? Like, you're still fine. And
Our whole podcast is me just being like, I don't know a music genre or anything, but I like have all this other useless knowledge.
Well, guess what? Literally, you get 3 questions in this next round, and you're well on your way. So you're good. Plenty of time. And speaking of, Sarah, can you bless us with a little bit of music trivia? You got anything for us?
Yeah. So did you guys know that the first recorded history of a fangirl was from 1841, Germany? And it's a concert pianist named Franz Liszt, and that's where the term Listomania came from, was that these women were so hysteric that they actually were like, there's a form of hysteria that's like been created about this, and like these women would like fight over like snapped like piano strings, and like my favorite is that there is a lady who waited outside a venue, saw him like throw a cigarette into the gutter, and then she found it and preserved it and put it in a locket.
That is fascinating. Like, truly, that's really cool. I had no idea. And it's a really good Phoenix song also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And that brings us to round 3. And before we dive in, please hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Your mom will love this show. Let's move on to round 3. This is a visual round, as you can see. It's entitled Face Smash, but they were clever and they made Face Smash, all one word. We're going to show you pictures of 2 artists where the first name trails into the last. Here's an example. George Michael Jackson. So I'm going to give a hint. If you get it, you get double the points. 300 points for every right answer, 150 subtracted for every wrong answer, 600 on the board, possibly, if you get it before I finish. Okay, double points. Once I finish it, then we'll pop up the visual mashup and then the brain clicks, right? All right, here we go. Question number 1. The man behind hip-hop's first Billboard hit and the double threat rap legend and filmmaker. Sarah.
Is it Ice-T? No, that's wrong. Vanilla.
Good try. Good try, Jenna.
Is it Vanilla Ice Cube?
Vanilla Ice Cube is correct.
Hey, you were so close, Sarah.
Yeah, it was really. We should just split the points down.
I did it the other way around, so that was just like completely wrong.
It's meant to trip you up. All right, here we go with question 2. This essential surf rock band and the '90s R&B outfit of End of the Road fame. Here's your graphic. Tom.
Beach Boys to Men.
The Beach Boys to Men is correct. Everybody's nodding. Yes. Yeah.
I guess I didn't give you the Z.
It's all right. I heard it. It was subtle. Here we go. Question number 3. Hello. Is it the lead guitarist of Bon Jovi you're looking for? Bobby.
Lionel Richie Sambora.
Yes. Guys, this round is ridiculous. I'm just going to say, I got to call it out. This one's even more ridiculous. Question 4. The Reverend and the American Idiots. Bobby.
Al Green Day.
Yes, Al Green Day. Oh, boy. Here's number 5. These funk, soul, and rock pioneers and the moody 90s rock band first led by Scott Weiland. Tom.
Sly and the Family Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes. Yep. We did that. All right. Well done. Here we go with number 6. This group behind Dog Days Are Over and the rapper turned punk turned Megan Fox's beau. Bobby.
Florence and the Machine Gun Kelly.
Double points, 600 points. And Sara is kicking herself right now. Well done, Bobby. Well done. That was absolutely ridiculous. They were almost wearing, can we see that again? They were almost wearing the same jacket. Oh, that's his skin. My bad.
That's his skin.
It looked very similar for a brief moment of time. Okay, moving on to number 7. This salt of the earth songwriter and this trap music innovator.
Oh,
yeah, this one's Tom.
Oh no, I'm not going to get this. This is not gonna. No.
Early jerk. This one's tough. This one's tough.
I actually I'll try if no one else guesses.
Yeah.
Oh man. Young Jeezy? I don't know.
So close.
I don't.
So close.
I can't.
Anybody?
Oh no! Wait,
Sara.
never mind. I don't remember his
You
name.
answered. You got to give me something. You know most of it's there. It's painful. I know. I'm sorry.
What? It's fucking hell.
Take a stab. Anything. Throw it out there.
See, because I thought it was 21 Savage, but it's obviously not 21 Savage. So it's like Neil Young. Who the hell is that? Why did you not have his eyes?
Young blank. Just
3, 2,
Neil Young
1.
blood. That's the wrong person.
That's very close.
That's not Young blood.
The trick's on you. That's not Neil Young. No, I'm just kidding. Neil Young Thug.
Oh, that is what I'm saying.
Thug.
I got another one for you guys. I was gonna think of this just because this kid's always talking about that. I thought it was Iggy Pop Smoke.
Oh,
That's what
a
I
good
thought it
one.
was for a second. But anyway, that's
I could see that.
yeah.
That's question 8.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe, oh shit!
It was
I didn't
nice
realize
lead in. Thank you for
I
that,
didn't
Tom.
realize that the round was still going on. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. All right, here we go. Moving on. Question number 8. The Rocket Man and the songwriter behind Daughters. Sara.
Elton John Mayer.
Absolutely correct. 600 points. You just jumped the line.
Sara.
Leaving. Well done. Well done. Pulling yourself out of that hole real quick. I love you. Love it. There you go. Look at that. Aw, look at them. Almost mirror images of themselves. Question number 9. The eclectic Brooklyn-based post-rock outfit and these influential rock legends fronted by Tom York. Tom.
TV on the Radiohead.
Boom. Nailed it. Yep. Well done. All right. Last one in this round. Anyone's game still. Question 10. The acoustic heavy metal crooner in the influential heavy metal band. Tom.
Jack Black Sabbath.
Jack Black Sabbath is correct. Well done. Let's see. How are we looking here? Bobby. Just only taking cues when you need it with 2,250 points. Tom with 1,550. Jenna with 550, and Sara coming on up with 300. I love it. Very nice. And Jenna, name 3 songs. No, I'm just kidding. Can you give us a bit of music trivia, please?
Yeah. Okay, so there was a record. I'm going to start with a record was broken this year. Previously, this record was held by Adele with her song Hello for 5 years. And it's that Hello was the #1 song on iTunes charts in 102 countries, which was the most countries at that time. This year, that record was broken with 103 countries. And would anyone like to guess the artist? Not Sara, because I told her.
I'm thinking that it's the Old Town
Not
Road.
Ed Sheeran, right?
So also it's iTunes #1. So like people had to physically or like buy this and like download basically.
So they really only made like $5 off of it. I'm just kidding.
Well,
'Cause
considering it
people
broke the
don't-
record.
I know people don't buy music. I was just making it. Tell us, please.
It was the K-pop band BTS.
I almost guessed BTS
They are breaking records all over the place
with Nightmare.
their
Or no, what's the name of that song?
It's actually a 6-month-old song called Black Swan. And like basically all their fans on Twitter got together and was like, everyone go buy the single to break the record. And they did.
The stands are real.
They are.
The stands are standing. Well, thank you for sharing that. And good on BTS. You know, I actually don't mind it. I'm not a big fan of K-pop across the board, I would say. But BTS, they've got some hooks. The kids are getting into it. You know. Well, thank you for sharing. And that brings us to round 4. The name of round 4, ladies and gentlemen, is called Rock and Roll Call. Clever, right? Featuring musicians that have notably completed higher education degrees. Tom is going to be all over this, an educator himself. 400 points for every correct answer, 200 subtracted for every wrong answer. Quite literally, anything can happen. Let's get on to number 1. On her way to 7 Grammys, this singer quit a few credits shy of her degree to win American Idol in 2005, only to return to finish with a BA in Mass Communications in 2006. Tom, sideways.
Kelly Clarkson.
Incorrect, sir. Ooh, this was Kelly was a little before this. Sarah.
Catherine McPhee.
Incorrect.
Oh wait, she didn't win. Shit. Oh,
Can you read the question again?
One more time. It's a mouthful.
oh no.
On
I
her
know
way
who
to
it is.
7 Grammys, this singer quit a few credits shy of her degree to win American Idol in 2005, only to return to finish Jenna.
Is it Carrie Underwood?
It is. You were just checking that year, weren't you?
No,
I
I was
saw
checking the Grammy noms.
Ah, yes.
Or wins.
Carrie is correct. 400 points to you. Moving on to question number 2. This bohemian guitarist abandoned his doctoral studies in 1974 for his career. Ooh, Bobby, by a hair.
Brian May.
Brian May. And he co-founded Asteroid Day. I'm not sure why that's in there, but it's relevant, apparently. I read whatever they write, you know. Question number 3. Tina Fey of SNL fame helped get this youthfully named rapper his start in showbiz, writing for 30 Rock after he graduated from NYU in 2006. Everybody knows him. Youthful rapper, started in showbiz. Tom.
Can you do his rap name? Does that count?
Yeah, I'll take either one.
Childish Gambino.
Absolutely correct. Or Donald Glover.
Donald
Either
You
one.
Glover.
wrote for
Sorry.
30 Rock?
Apparently so. That's
Wow.
what they
He was
put
on
you.
it too, a little bit, wasn't he?
Boom.
Wasn't he on
There
the
you
show
go.
as well?
Well done. Well done. All right. Question number 4. Graduating with a degree in music management helped this Grammy-winning artist pioneer the Dirty South sound and afford all the chicken and beer he could ever want. Ooh, Bobby.
Good.
What was that?
Ludicrous.
Ludacris is correct. And oh God, I scrolled too far. Chicken and Beer featured his first number 1 hit, Stand Up. Also, I read it just because it's there. Question number 5. Before raging his way to multiple supergroups and touring with Bruce Springsteen, this groundbreaker, Bobby.
Tom Morello.
Of course, Tom Morello. Well done. He graduated from Harvard in 1986 with a degree in social something that my tab won't let me read. Social studies. Apropos, right? Question number 6. Sadly, no longer above ground, this iconic vocalist graduated from Syracuse University in 1964, 8 years before taking a walk on the wild side. Bobby, again by a hair.
Lou Reed.
Lou Reed is correct. Well done. Sarah, did you know
He's
that?
a band. I didn't know his name.
Almost there. Almost there. All right. Question number 7. This SoCal punk legend holds a master's in geology from UCLA and a PhD in zoology from Cornell University. Not bad for a 21st century digital boy. Tom.
Brett Gurewitz.
Oh, right band, wrong member. Bobby, did you ever sign up?
I know the band. I don't know the name. I jumped the gun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have no name.
Anybody? 21st century digital boy. He doesn't know how to read,
I know
but he's
it.
got a lot of toys. Yeah, you know.
I think I know who it is. If you...
All right. Well, for no points, Please
Mr.
continue.
Mr. Greg Graffin? Graffin?
Greg
Gaffin?
Graffin is correct.
Graffin, yeah.
Yep.
Shit. All right.
Smart guy. It seems like a lot of the punk rock bands from Descendants, Bad Religion, all had like a good balance of well educated and also just writing incredible music in that time. So good for them. Question number 8. While finding glory as the first black man to win a Grammy, Emmy, Oscar, and Tony, is that the EGOT? That's the EGOT. He also has a BA in English. Tom.
I'll try this out because I'm getting enough wrong. Denzel Washington?
Incorrect, sir. Incorrect. It's a music show. There,
Tom.
Tom.
It's music. Sorry. I caught on to glory.
Although Denzel did put out that rarely known instrumental album of just flute and cans.
I caught on glory. That was what it was.
It could have been spoken word.
That's true.
I did see glory,
know,
Bobby.
John Legend.
John Legend is correct. Well done, sir. Pulling out. I love it. 2 more questions in this round. Surely you guys are gonna get this one. This Columbia, not that I doubted that you were going to get the other ones, but I just feel like it's going to come. This Columbia University graduate won Grammys in 2014 and 2020 for Best Alternative Album with his blood-sucking bandmates. Sara.
Ezra fucking Ezra Koenig? Is that his name? Ezra Koenig?
Absolutely. Koenig, technically, I think is correct. But well done. Well done. Quincy Jones's son-in-law now. Son-in-law. Well done. 500 points. Looking good. Last question in this round. She graduated from the University of Miami in 1979 before finding success as the featured vocalist of Miami Sound Machine. Bobby.
That is Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan. Man, where is she? I feel like she's due for like some sort of cameo or something, Very talented lady. Anyway, that closes out this round. Recapping super quick. We have Bobby on top, 4,450 points. Tom with 1,350. Jenna with 950. Sara with 500. Last round, anything can happen still. But before we move on, Tom, drop some knowledge bombs on us, my man.
Well, I'm not quite sure when this was, but this kind of goes along with the Elton John question. So at some point, I think it might have been before the record called Lark's Tongues and Aspic, which is a King Crimson record. Apparently, Elton John was actually in the running to be in King Crimson, which I thought was quite interesting. And apparently also for, other people, more interesting to me, but probably not to anyone else. He was in a band with the dudes who went on to be in Gentle Giant, which is another prog rock band from England, much less well known. But apparently Elton John, was just like a prog dude. And I didn't realize.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was his longtime partner that reeled in that pop sensibility, right?
Possibly.
Made him radio friendly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It would have been funny to see him in King Crimson though. That's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I'm touring with Rush around the world. It would have been amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that, sir. And that quite sadly brings us to our last round altogether, folks. Round 5. This round we're very proud of as it is entitled The Space Race. It's all questions about JFK's Spotify playlist. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
Because it wasn't a thing. That's why it's funny. The last round features questions and answers containing references to spacey things. No examples, not like a meteor or anything. 500 points for every correct answer, 250 for every wrong answer. Sara, if you get all of them right, you are in it to win it. I'm just saying. It can happen. I believe in you. And just as a reminder, real quick, only the top 2 point keepers will move on. And sadly, we'll have to depart with the rest of you. And you'll move on to the final round. So here we go. Question number 1. This 1969 Creedence Clearwater Revival song features the famously misheard lyric, "There's a bathroom on the right." Tom.
Bad Moon Rising.
Bad Moon Rising is correct. Moon is the spacey thing. apparently. Question number 2. This first single released from Hello Nasty won the Beastie Boys a Grammy in 1998. Also, Tom.
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic is correct, sir. Another 500 points. Question number 3. Sung from the point of view of an astronaut leaving Earth, this 1972 hit single reached number 6 on the U.S. charts. Bobby. Rocket Man is correct. Speaking of Sir Elton John. Yeah. Question number 4. Though Steve Miller does have a song called Space Cowboy, the song that begins with the lyric, "Some people call me a space cowboy," is actually this. Sarah.
Joker?
The Joker is correct. 500 points to you.
My dad will be so proud.
And hey, quadruple points. And Dad, if you're watching, hit that subscribe button. Question number 5. Also recorded by Peggy Lee and Paul Anka, this song is best known for being one of Frank Sinatra's signature tracks. Tom.
Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly Me to the Moon. That's the spacey thing. Well done. Another 500 points. Question 6. This Oasis ballad is the closing track on their second album. What's the story, Morning Glory? Jenna.
Champagne Supernova.
Absolutely. Champagne's the thing in space. Good job. It's not. I'm just we're just making this up as we go. Question number 7. It is late. It's not as late as last week, but it's late. Made popular by Bananarama in 1986, this song was originally released in 1969 by Shocking Blue. Little tougher. Dave, can you come on and sing a line for us?
She's got it. Oh, baby, she's got it. Bobby. Bobby.
That is Venus.
Venus is correct. For no points because we gave you a hint, but still. I just wanted to make Dave sing because he wanted me to sing. Thank you for playing along, Sir Dave. Question number 8. 3 more in this round. The Police's second number 1 UK hit, a song from their second album. Sarah.
Walking on the Moon?
Walking on the Moon. The spacey thing is correct. Well done. 500 points. 2 more. Question number 9. This 1969 single is told from the point of view of ground control trying to reach Major Tom.
Oh,
Sarah,
never mind,
again.
Never mind. No, I thought you were going to say
No.
Can you repeat the question? I jumped the gun.
Sure. I'll repeat the question. This 1969 single is told from the point of view of ground control trying to reach Major Tom.
I need to know the song name.
Yeah, it's not it doesn't roll off the tongue. 3.
Nope.
2, Bobby.
Space Oddity. Space
Oddity is correct, sir. Well done. 500 points to you. Last question. A lot of words for me to read. I'm going to go slow. This band modified its name due to a lawsuit and a flurry of lineup changes. But in 1987, nothing was going to stop Grace Slick from belting out the theme to Mannequin. Tom.
Jefferson Starship?
Whoa. No, I've been told incorrect.
No.
One more time. This band modified its name due to a lawsuit. Emphasis on modified. Due to a lawsuit and a flurry of lineup changes. But in 1987, nothing was going to stop Grace Slick from belting out the theme to Mannequin. Bobby.
Jefferson Airplane?
You guys are all over it. Super close. Dave is loving the fact that he came up with this. 3, 2, 1. The emphasis was on the band modifying their name. And as it was listed in Mannequin, it was just Starship. Just Starship.
Makes sense.
I almost gave it away.
Makes
I got
sense.
shushed when I was going to say you were correct, Tom. So anyway, hate the gamers, not the play. I don't know how that goes. Anyway, recapping the scores. Bobby, my man, coming back on top again, 5,200. Tom with 2,600. Jenna and Sara, super close. You guys just started ramping it up. Jenna finished with 1,450. Sara with a very respectable 1,250. I hope your dad is super proud.
Oh, he will be.
Good.
Like
Well,
all my 8 Steve Miller Band records.
I thought there was just one.
No, that's just the greatest hits one. Everybody thinks it's just one.
It's kind of like the Eagles. Like you think the blue one with the cow skulls, just like the album. Yeah, I feel you. Well, not to be rude, I'm going to ask you guys to turn off your cameras, Jenna and Sara, and you will rejoin us. Don't leave. We're going to bring you back at the end to all wave bye-bye and dance and high five and do all the things. But
if it's boy bands though, and they all get them wrong, can we pop up and tell them the right answer? I think yes.
It is related, and yes, you can go as long as you like. So have a piece of paper and pens on standby. Turn your cameras off, and we'll see you in just a minute because these guys are going to flunk. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, gentlemen, well done thus far. This is going to be our final round. Our final round is entitled List-O-Mania, not List-O-Mania, which we learned much about earlier, which is apropos. Get out your notepads, get out your markers, something to write with. It doesn't have to be a marker per se. Something writing, blood is fine. This one is about boy bands. Oddly enough. What are the odds? For those of us who tried to forget, a boy band is a vocal group of young male singers that formed in their teens or 20s and mostly sing love songs marketed to teens, the teen audience. Here's a free hint. No Monkees, sorry Drew if you're watching, and no Beatles, sorry Mom if you're watching. Argue amongst yourselves, but they will not be on the list. Get it? We're boy bands, not early boy groups, right? Proto boy bands. All right, 1,000 points for every correct answer. Write down as many as you can. You'll get credit for all of your right answers, but you only have 30 seconds. So as the Grail Knight says, choose wisely. Here's 30 seconds. Write them down. Let's get it. Josh, you want to dance a little bit with me? I'm just going to finish this one. I like your jacket, Josh. That is time. Pencils up. Throw them across the room. Thank you. All right. We're going to go with the underdog first. Tom?
All right,
Let's see your list.
I only had 4. It was pretty bad.
You wrote on the pizza box.
Yeah, I did. I wrote on the back of the pizza. There's lots of oil, hot oil. NKOTB, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and O-Town.
All correct.
Yeah.
3 in the top. What? Oh, yeah. 4,000 points to you. 4,000 points to you. Bobby, let's see what you got, my man. You weren't writing while we were waiting, were you?
Oh, wow. That's nice, man.
Backstreet, NSYNC, 98, New Kids, One Direction, BTS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's good.
I count them all as 6,000. Bobby, again, you are a winner, sir. Well done. However, I would like to pitch you directly against 2 young ladies that you may know well. Sara and Jenna, can you come back on the show?
I wrote down a list already.
We're going to give you already wrote your list? Yeah. Oh. Did both of you already write?
I did it during the 30 seconds.
I'm prepared.
Oh. Okay. Well, Sara, since you were our underdog of the 2 of you, let's see your list.
Okay. It's One Direction, The Wanted, LFO, Element, O-Town, NTC, BTS, Westlife, Blue, Take That, and 98 Degrees.
That's 12,000 points. 12,000 points. Jenna.
Sara definitely beat me, but I got BTS, NSYNC, Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys, Take That, 1D.
So I'm no mathematician, but Sara, You basically brutalized everyone, had those points counted. What are the odds that the last final round is boy bands and that's your jam? Well, thank you all for being fantastic sports and tolerating my nonsensicalness at times. Please, everybody, let's give a little golf clap for Bobby. Well done, sir. Again, 2-time champion. Bobby, can you join us next week? Yeah, we'll do it. All right. Well, please subscribe. Thank everybody for watching. Subscribe. Tell all your friends, tell your neighbors, and we will see you next week at the same time.